What's up guys, Conqueror here, and today I'm going to talk about how to read your opponent in For Honor. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because when I made my how to counter every hero video, one of the main complaints it got was that it was bland, it wasn't very specific, and I understand that, and I completely agree it wasn't, because I was having trouble explaining what I was thinking. I was trying to put my thoughts into words and it wasn't working. But what I mean when I just say, outplay your opponent and be better than them, that's not what I mean to say, but what I'm really trying to say is read your opponent and read what they do so you're able to outplay them. And so in this video I'm going to go a little bit more in depth than that. Let's start by watching that fight with the Orochi again. Everyone has a tactic or a move that they like doing. Everyone's got something that they like to spam or they like to use more than others, and I get that. But you want to exploit that. I know I do. Or at least I know I spam a move. Like, I'll spam the fuck out of the jump dash on Peacekeeper. It's just something I do. And if someone can capitalize on that, they can win fights. Take this Orochi, for example. He does nothing but guard break heavy and or spin dash. That's all he does. And if you recognize that, like I did, you can take advantage of that. Now, I still almost died to him because I can't counter guard break to save my life. But if you can recognize and adapt to the fact that he's only guard breaking and they're only like hitting you with heavy attacks and spin dashes, then you'll be able to defeat them. It's just something that you gotta get used to. Now watch this other Orochi. He's similar. He used a lot of guard breaks, but he also spams storm dash. So maybe you'll get hit by it once or twice, but after that you can recognize that, hey, this guy really likes the storm dash. Maybe I should be ready for it, and then you can just counter it. Like, it's as simple as that. Let's move on to another example with a Conqueror. Now, I'm not trying to bash on Conqueror players when I say this, but most of them tend to be spammy, and that's not their fault. Conqueror is a pretty limited moveset when compared to something like an Orochi or a Peacekeeper, and there's nothing they can do. But what you see is you'll see most of them just sit there and wait to block one of your attacks and then heavy attack, almost every time. And so, with something like a Conqueror, you can easily recognize that. If you can recognize that they're just waiting to block you or they're waiting to shield bash you, just get out of the way and capitalize on their lack of moveset. Now, every so often you'll find a diamond in the rough, a Conqueror that kicks your ass, and that's not your fault. But what you can do is, instead of expecting them to be bad, you can wait for them to be good, figure out what moves they like to use, and then capitalize on that. Figure out what they spam, what they don't spam, what they enjoy using more than other moves, or attacks, or combos, whatever, what have you, and then just figure it out and react accordingly. It's really not that difficult. Well, I'm going to keep this video short because it's more of a follow-up than anything, but take what I say with a grain of salt. Like, some people are going to be inherently better at counteracting other players than others. But almost every player in the game, pretty much every player, unless they're a top-tier player, will have specific moves and abilities that they like to use more. So just recognize that and use it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and drop a like if you liked, dislike if you didn't, leave some comments telling me why or your thoughts. Subscribe if you are looking for more of this content, this type of content. Thank you again, my name is Conqueror, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.